On April 6, 2011, the MSU Union housed an event called Send Silence Packing. 1,100 book bags were displayed in the halls to symbolize the number of students who commit suicide each year. Owen Health Center, located at Michigan State University, provides service and aid to students dealing with mental illness such as depression and suicide.
FACES stands for Freshmen Accessing Community and Embracing Survival, and it is a federally funded grant program that Michigan State has to address the issue of suicide prevention. 50% of the attempts on our campus, suicide attempts, are first-year students. There's LGBT students, underrepresented minorities, first-generation students, so students where no one has come to college in their immediate family. Those students are at a higher risk. But generally accepted is that 1 in 4 adults, or throughout their adult life, will have a mental health crisis, will have a mental health issue. You know, all this kind of stuff happens, and it creates kind of an anxiety level that sometimes some people don't have the ability to regulate themselves and find themselves in real distress.
I think everybody experiences a little bit of depression in their life, you know, but me, you know, most of my depression is basically from me thinking I'm not good enough and failure. Like as far as suicidal thoughts, anything. I never really considered it, but it has like crossed my mind a few times, you know.
According to the National Survey on Drug Use and Health done in 2008, the largest age demographic pertaining to suicides was ages 18 to 25.
College students, it's like so much pressure on you know, so much stress on like every college student. They got high expectations from like their parents and from everybody. So, and it's so much work, and you got a big workload, you know. Then like anything can stress you out, like your job, your schoolwork, you know, just everything.
Something that we have to reconcile. We have to get people more comfortable with talking about mental health issues and seeking treatment, because in fact 1 in 4 of us will need help at some point in our lives.
With depression, I was diagnosed last fall, so fall of 2009, I believe. I started seeing a psychiatrist, a therapist at MSU Counseling here at Michigan State and whatnot. I had cognitive behavioral therapy, in which he talked about my issues of the past, not having a fatherly figure growing up, moving various number of times, being overweight during high school and not being in any sports or having that many friends throughout my high school. And day would probably start off with me waking up automatically thinking about something that could go wrong that day. Going to the bus station, just thinking about, you know, random stuff, whether the next person is thinking about me as far as self-image goes or whether they think I fit in with the rest of the crowd. Going to class, going to class thinking if I'll pass the exam that's coming up, thinking about if I'm walking the right way, if I'm talking the right way, if I'm talking too fast. Based on my overall image, just worried about that the whole day. And so it would never be right, so it just made me depressed in the end.
This graph shows the percentage of suicide methods. Firearms 55%, suffocation 20%, poisoning 17%, unspecified 6%, and cutting 2%.
I had thoughts, but I never acted upon them. I forget the term for it, but I would have them, but I would never act upon them because I thought about it enough to where I would be hurting other people if I was to act.